Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello good people, I'm Oktiyani Damanik. I'm as a student from English Education Department, Faculty Tarbiyah and Teacher Training in State Islamic University of North Sumatra. This video to complete my excitement for final examination of Sociolinguistics subject. Okay, in this video, we will discuss more deeply about communication process and the problem in communication. So let's watch this video. Okay, the first discussion I will explain about the definition of communication. Do you know what is communication? Communication is the process of sending and receiving message between individuals through verbal or non-verbal means, including oral or writing communication, sign, signal, behavior. Okay, the next discussion, I will explain about the steps in communication process. Okay, now we can look in this picture, the steps of communication process. The communication process starts from sender, the second is message encoding, the third is channel of communication, the fourth is decoding, and then receiver, and the last of communication process is feedback. Okay, from the previous picture, can you explain it? Oh no? Okay, now I will explain the step in communication process. The communication process beginning from sender. Sender is the person that is delivering a message to a recipient. The communication process begins when the sender has an idea to be communicated. The second is message encoding. This refers to the information that the sender is relaying to the receiver. Encoding is performed by the sender. Okay, the next step in communication process is channel of communication. This is the transmission or method of delivering the message. Choosing the medium to transmit the message is the next step in communication process. Message can be transmitted in a verbal, written, or visual manner. Okay, the next step in communication process is decoding. Decoding, this is the interpretation of the message from the sender. Decoding is performed by the receiver. And the next is receiver. Receiver is the person who is getting or receiving the message. Okay, the last step in communication process is feedback. Feedback is a vital of the communication process. Feedback occurs the sender and receiver check to ensure the message was understood as intended. Okay, the next discussion, I will explain about the problem in communication. Okay, now I will explain about the problems in communication. What are the problems in communication? The first is unconscious. It means the hearer is not in position yet. So, the hearer didn't hear the speaker saying because the hearer's mind think outside. The second is not good in hearing. Problems not only comes from speaker but also the hearer is not good in hearing. The third problem in communication process is noise problem. Where we speak to someone, there are many problems around us, such as noise from people, environment, physical. The last problem in communication is language using. So in communication, speakers should know the hearer's level. The second, speaker should understand the hearer necessity. The third is speaker should know the social class of hearer. And the last is speaker should understand the background and norm or value of hearer. Okay, I think that's all my explanation. Thanks for pay attention. See you in the next video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.